Okay, so let's discuss what a chiropractor actually does and how they do it. The vast majority of people coming into a practice would be for lower back pain, headaches, migraines, that type of thing. But we see everything in between too. We do see a lot of extremity injuries, people with tennis elbow, people with carpal tunnel, people with knee or hip problems, people with dropped arches on their feet. Chiropractic is a lot more than sore backs and sore necks. It's to do with the integrity of the nervous system. In other words, how the brain communicates with the body and how the body communicates through the brain, through the spinal cord, inside the spine, and also through the nerves passing out into the body. So we took this young lady here and we realised straight away that her head weighs, she's only a little thing, she's probably 4 to 5 kilograms in weight. The first thing we do is you look at the position of the head. Now, because of computers, most people will develop this sort of posture, and we know that from previous videos to the effect that has on the body. So I just take her through a range of movement. So I'm looking at the movement in the lower cervical and the lower part of the spine. Then we move up into the upper spine, and we can find on the right side straight away there's a subluxation. I can feel a hardening or a lack of movement between the first two bones on the right side there. Okay, now I can test for that. So I can bring her arm out, make a fist, and we can push that arm up, and there's not a lot of strength there. So we know that the inhibition of the nerves going into the shoulder in this area here is affecting the deltoid or shoulder muscle. So what I would basically do is do a chiropractic adjustment here, which will clear that, and the strength would come back straight away. You can see her neck tends to sit forward. Now, in an ideal world, her neck would be back on her shoulders. So we know straight away we've got work to do on the joints of the neck and also re-strengthening the muscles in her back here. Then what we do is we work down the spine, because she has told me already that she suffers from lower back pain, and we know that any imbalance in the lower back will actually cause a problem with the neck as well. And we also can see she carries her right shoulder lower. So that means the right hip is higher than the left hip, and the shoulders come down to meet it. Very often when you see someone standing like that, it's to do with the lower back. And you can do, these people come in, they've done all sorts of therapies, you know, acupuncture, whatever, and the neck is still sore. It's because the problem is coming from the lower back. You've got to start at the base and work your way up. Okay. Okay. So we just we go through and recheck the strength after being adjusted. Good. Good. We check the range of movement. Good. Good. We check the movement in the lower back. Good. Good. It's important to realise that there is degeneration in the joints, or you've got damaged discs. It takes time. It doesn't get better overnight. It takes time for healing to occur. And you're always left with a bit of a weakness if you've got damaged discs. Most of our patients will go through, when they come in an acute state, will go through a rehabilitation stage and then become wellness patients. And that means every several weeks or month or so, they come in for a checkup. Any problem, we'll correct it and send them on their way so they can have a better quality of life. Remember too that you have 72 kilometres of nerves in your body, and only 10% of those carry pain. I always say to people, if you had a Ferrari, you would get it maintained regularly every 3 or 4 months for a car, etc. But the human body, as humans, we spend more money on our houses, on holidays, etc., than we do on our bodies. When our bodies break down, we hope for miracles. So be ahead of that. Get in before you start to have those sort of aging problems.